Good morning. I am in the station early today, hyperventilating, thinking that I missed my interview, but it starts at 8:30 and we are doing pretty good on time. So, I literally was like, oh God, I'm SOL, but no. So today we're doing an active shooter training drill at one of the schools in our county, in our school district. And so like I've shown you before, we go through our elements in the morning. So this is the assignment queue, and you can see my name is up here. And so for today, I'm supposed to be leaving the station at 8 to get to my story at 8:30. And today we're looking really good. We only have a VOSOT and a package.
If you get on NBC VOD, which is where anybody in the country who's an NBC station can download your video, your train accident video and scripts are on there for the entire country to have.
Mama, we made it. Thank you.
Shots fired outside the high school counselor's office. Shots fired outside the high school counselor's office.
It looks and sounds like the real thing.
Running southbound through the hallway, southbound during the hallway.
But the officers, students, and staff at Camp Point Central High School are doing an active shooter drill.
But that's not the focus of this video today. The focus of this video is to tell you how to become a journalist. I've gotten so many questions over the last couple of months on how exactly did I do it. I know I have my day in the life vlog up. I've brought you through several of my shifts, several of my days, so that you can see the behind the scenes of what it's like to be a news reporter. But so many of you have asked me, how exactly can I become a journalist? So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content. I've had so many people tell me to continue to do these vlogs and that they're helping. I've had professors and teachers reach out to me saying that they're playing these videos in their classroom. To me, that is insane, but I love it. I want to be able to help you. I mean, people have helped me along the way. So if I can help you along the way, so be it. So if you are enjoying the ride and you want to continue to learn what it's really like to be a journalist, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. And so the first point I have for you is get journalism is dead out of your head. Get journalism is dead out of your head. So often I hear that this is a dying industry, and I just want to tell you that it is not. This industry, if anything, is growing and ever transforming, ever changing. I mean, journalism today doesn't look like what it did 20 years ago, and I can guarantee you it's not going to look the same another 20 years down the line. I mean, we are using technology that is ever transforming, ever changing, ever progressing, and the industry is moving along with that technology. It is also progressing, it is also transforming, it is also changing. So the way journalism looked before I was born does not look the same today. I mean, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. We have so many different social media platforms that we're able to send information through. We have TV, we have still print, magazines, newspapers, and things are going to continue to change as the world changes. And this industry is one of those industries that is able to morph and change with the times. And so I guarantee you the way we're doing news today is going to look different from how we do it down the line. Even if you're not a vlogger or on YouTube, you pick up your phone, you take pictures, you document your life, you post them on social media. When something happens, whether it's like a fight breaks out or something crazy or something cute happens and you record it, you pull out your phone and you record it, and then you post it on social media and you write a quick caption about it. That is a form of journalism. That is called citizen journalism, where you, the citizen, captures what is happening around you in your community, and then you're posting that information out there. The next point I have for you is to get a degree and gain experience. That'll give you the basics. That'll give you, the tips and tricks and skills that you'll need to be able to gather news information, gather news material, be able to write it in a concise manner, and be able to put video to go along with that story. In college, I had a week to create a package in a VOSOT. Those are just two different forms of stories that we do on a day-to-day in this job. And we'd have a week to do it for a project. But in the real world, you get 8 hours. That shift that you're working on, you get that time to set up that story, go get the video, write it, and put it all together. You don't get a whole week to do it. And you have to do multiple stories a day. So getting that experience and getting your feet wet by getting your degree will also help you in the long run once you get, into this job, once you land your first gig. Another reason why it's important to get a degree accompanied by experience is because you are able to also learn the laws behind being a journalist. I don't just pick up my camera and get my video and put something out there. Like, a lot of journalism, true journalism and great journalism, is also based in fact. You can't make stuff up as a journalist. There are laws that protect you as a journalist, but there are also laws that protect the citizens. So you cannot rush out to get a story just to be able to break a story, and then you're defaming someone's character, you're slandering their name, or committing libel against them. You can not only get fired, but you can get sued for breaking those types of laws. But you only learn that by getting your degree and getting the experience. When it comes to becoming a journalist, not only I want you to get journalism is dead out of your head, but I want you to get, a degree, gain some experience that'll help you along the way in this process. The next point, and the third point I have for you, is to get to creating. I think oftentimes as a content creator, sometimes you don't feel inspired and you don't know where to start. Just start. I'm doing a story about cars. I want to see cars. I want to hear cars. I'm doing a story about old people. I want to see old people. I want to hear them. How do they feel? Like, being able to capture the essence of your story in video and being able to link that up in a seamless way. One thing I like to do when I'm on my day-to-day grind, getting my stories and putting them together, is if a blind person watched this, does it make sense? Without them seeing any video and all they can hear is my voice, does it make sense? And vice versa. If a deaf person can't hear a thing I'm saying, but all they're doing is watching the video and reading the captions, does it make sense? A lot of times we only have 40 seconds to a minute and 20 seconds to tell a captivating story. So the information that we say needs to be short, concise, sweet to the point, clear. But it also needs to be captivating. So being able to tell a story in so few words, but amazing pictures, amazing video, that comes across and it hits an audience, and you want your story to be memorable. By creating, you're picking up on these skills, you're picking up on these tricks on how you can become better as a journalist. The last thing I want to tell you is get to your why. Why do you want to be a journalist? Anybody can be a journalist. I just mentioned that. We're probably all already doing some form of journalism, but why do you want to be a journalist? During my internship, I was at Spectrum Bay News 9 in Florida. It's in the top market, in the Tampa-St. Petersburg market.
Today is the last day of my internship, and I could literally cry. The people here at Spectrum Bay News 9 are the most amazing people to work with.
And a renowned journalist, a renowned reporter asked me one question. He asked me why. Why did I want to be a journalist? Why did I want to be a news reporter? And in the moment, I got nervous, so I told him I wanted to be on TV. That's it. That's all I said, is I want to be on TV. And he gave me a strange look. And that was partly true. I mean, I did want to be on TV. But I know it's more than being on TV. And he told me his response once I said, oh, I want to be on TV. He said, you're not going to last in this industry. And you have to get dressed and look poised and look nice and carry yourself in a certain way. When you have to do something, it's not fun. So you need to find your why, because when the days get rough and the days get tough, the only thing that is going to sustain you is not your paycheck. It is not you being on TV. It is not you being known. It's going to be your why. That is the only thing that is going to keep you grounded, because this industry is tough. It is hard. Day in and day out, it is hard. Even on the easy days, you have way more hard days. So you're gonna need to know what is gonna keep you grounded, keep you grinding, even in the face of adversity when things get tough. If your goal is to get rich in this industry, baby, you might as well become a lawyer, a doctor, a pilot, an influencer, something, because journalism is not the industry for you. You're not gonna make $1 million off the top. You're not. And I'm not telling you this to discourage you. I'm telling you this just in case you haven't heard this from any of your professors or anyone else in the industry. You don't make a lot when you start out as a journalist. People don't put your makeup on for you. You do that yourself. You don't get a hair artist. You do that yourself. You don't get a stylist, you do that yourself. And when you first start out, a lot of that comes out of your paycheck. The couple of dollars an hour that you're getting to work day in and day out, 5 days a week, That stuff comes out of your own paycheck. You have to invest in yourself in this industry. And so if you're like, oh, I'm gonna be a journalist because I wanna look cute on TV every day, baby, that's not gonna cut it. So find your why. Why do you wanna do this? For me, it's more than just storytelling. I've learned just over the 2 years that I've been working in this industry that this is what I love to do, because I get to see kids that come up to me in the grocery store, parents bawling, telling me, because my child sees you on TV, they're pursuing their dreams. That is who I do it for. For the young girls and boys that feel like they can't do it, that they can't be enough, that they don't see people like them in the industry, they don't see people doing what they want to do, so they can't do it. No, baby, you can do anything that you want to do. I want to tell the stories that is hard. I want to tell the stories that are uplifting. I want to be able to make a change, even if that change is just for one person. That is my why. So you need to find your why. I encourage you to find your why. I encourage you to realize this industry isn't dead. I encourage you to get the experience, get the degree. I encourage you to just start creating, and I encourage you to find your why, because that is what's going to sustain you, and that is what's going to help you to become a journalist. I hope you learned something through this video, and I am so glad to have you watching me and asking me these questions, because I want to help you. Someone helped me along the lines, and I want to be that person for you. So I want to pray for you before we go, and if you haven't already, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what videos and content you want to see, because it helps me to be able to create stuff like this that is beneficial. God, I thank you for every single person that comes across this video, and I just pray that those that want to join this industry, I rebuke any lie that tells them that they can't do it. I pray and I encourage them to pursue the dreams that you've put inside of them, to rebuke the fear or anything that's keeping them complacent, anything that is keeping them from not pursuing it. And God, I thank you in advance for the amazing journalists that you are going to birth into this world, that are going to go out there and be world changers. In Jesus' name, we thank you. Amen. You know, it'd be crazy if I wasn't recording. Oh, I was.